Hello, good morning. It's Thursday the 4th. I'm FX Blue and this is the market brief. So it's all going relatively well on the COVID front at the moment. We've just passed the 10 million mark for the first jabs, and it's looking very likely the government target for the 4 most vulnerable groups will be achieved by the end of next week. Who'd have thought it? And then Chief Medical Officer Chris Whitty, he's been on. He confirmed that the UK is past the peak of the second wave. More good news. And if that wasn't enough, they're even running tests to see if mixing the vaccines, like AstraZeneca on the first jab, Pfizer on the second, might give an even better defence against the virus. Whizzy stuff indeed from the science nerds. In terms of economic data, we had service sector data out yesterday. That carded a 39.5, but where any reading under 50 shows contraction, you can see how damaging the lockdowns have been on the service sector. Andrew Bailey, he'll be on later. He'll be on when they wrap up the MPC meeting. We may see some questions or comments about negative rates at the press conference. Otherwise we'll have to wait for the minutes to be released. But either way, no change is expected on interest rate policy today. Sterling remains at the lower end of its recent range against the dollar. We fell to 136.20 yesterday and we open just below 136 this morning. Over in the US, Powell got ahead of the game a few months ago. You may remember he announced that the intention was to recalibrate and move the goalposts on how the Fed consider inflation. The Fed see low interest rates as vital, despite evidence that the classic chain reaction has started. That starts with low interest rates, which means a weaker currency due to lower yield appeal, and this in turn risks higher inflation. But no worries for Powell. There's a little disappointment over the delay in the delivery of Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus package, but he's preparing to abandon the bipartisan approach and just force through the bill with a Democrat majority. Good for him. But all that, of course, is taking a backseat to tomorrow's employment report. It's going to be Non-Farm Friday again tomorrow. Comes round quick. Headline forecast for the new job number has fallen to about 50,000 new jobs, although calls are ranging anything from 100,000 down to negative 25. Have a think about that today. I'll be tapping you up for a bid in tomorrow's sweepstake. Have a great day. Join me again tomorrow.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.